in here for the HPL Season 3 off-season review and Season 4 preview. Let's hope I don't get cut off again. That was weird. Anyways, so I guess without any more beating around the bush, let's get into it. Let's talk about the off-season. So you guys remember I went 12-4, lost in the AFC Championship game. Just like I lost in the AFC Championship game in 4th and 1. So, yeah, you know, with this roster, I think it's slightly improved from last year. Only downgraded at one spot, so technically two, but whatever. So let's go. Quarterbacks, nothing changed. Just progressed the guys a little bit. Still got Leidner as the third string. Brissett, who was I thought he was a free agent last year. Now he's a free agent this upcoming season. And then Jimmy G. So, pretty good. So I'm happy with who we got right now. No big deal. Halfbacks, Jeremy Hill still. I brought in Lorenzo Taliaferro to replace AP because I just didn't bring him back. So I guess that's technically an area I downgraded, backup running back, but he's solid. I like him. He's a power back, got decent juke moves, so I like him. He's not going to really get a ton of carries unless Hill dies again for the second straight year, but we'll see. Deion Lewis is my receiving back, and then, excuse me, Ty Montgomery is also a backup receiving back, who might actually take over for Deion Lewis just because he was actually a receiver with that 80 catching. So, I'm excited for Ty. I like him. So, and he's 26, he's younger, and he's cheaper. So, we'll see. The Bills stole James White from me. Shocker. Whatever. Fullback, James Devlin still. I think this is his last year on his contract, too. We'll get into contracts later, which I forgot to do for 4th. Promise you I'll get into that. So, for receivers, I got Doxson, Devontae Adams, Drew Wolitarsky. I picked up Devin Funchess for really cheap. Taylor Mincy, and then Joseph Gell still. 6 guys. I'm not carrying 7 this year. 6 guys only. Edelman, I was going to bring him back and carry a 7th, but the Lions signed him in free agency for like a 3-year, $18 million contract because the CPU's stupid and wants to bring an 80-speed receiver that's 33 years old in for $6 million a year. He's going to finish there with 74 speed, which is ridiculous, but it's whatever. So yeah, you know, good receivers. You know, when your 5th receiver is a 78 overall, that's pretty freaking special, I think. All right, so tight ends. I ended up keeping James Miranda, so Gronk, Waller, Martino. Those are my 3 guys that I've had the last 2 years. Nothing's changing. I actually was able to fit a roster spot for Jordan Miranda. Really like him as a 4th string. 80 speed, you know, 68 run block, 82 catch, 70. You know, I really like what he can do. This will allow me to run jumbos even when, you know, Gronk dies, which he probably will again this year. So, this allows me to have depth. And then Martino, if worse comes to worse, he can go and, you know, play fullback if Devlin gets hurt or I'm not liking what Devlin's doing for some reason. He can do that as well. So, I got a really good tight end fullback core. So, I like it. Onto the O-line, still Morgan Moses. Nothing's changed really here. You know, he's solid, but his overall's low. Just got to get the awareness up and everything. So, yeah, he'll be good this year. John Summers is the backup. You know, I'm working him up slowly. Maybe take over for Moses in a year or 2. Nate Solder, had to bring him back. Didn't have any better options. Don't like him. Hoping to replace him with someone soon this year. Ted Karras at center. Pretty solid. I like him. I think he's got 2 more years left on his deal, too. Easily my 2nd best lineman in terms of everything thrown together. Alright, Joe Thuney, the best player here. He's going to be really good after this year. And he's up for a new contract, so that'll be fun. AJ Khan. This is his last year on contracts with a slow development. I don't think he's going to come back. I don't think I'm going to bring him back just because of that. Don't really want a slow dev lineman. I could always work it up, but 3 years he's going to be regressing anyways. This is the guy here, Lennox Edmonds. This is the guy that I'm going to train. I think I'm focused. No, I'm not focus training him, but I work on linemen, so he'll be getting a good chunk of experience. So I'm pretty excited for what the future holds with Lennox. Okay, now on the D-line, I didn't really take a whole lot of rookies. All my rookies that I got on the offensive side of the ball are on the practice squad. We'll get into the practice squad later, but that's why you don't really see any rookies. Because my offense was set. I didn't need a rookie. Although I did take some rookies. Now, I got the defending Rookie of the Year, Rich Purcell, solid, with Adrian Bethea, who's a really good backup. I really like him. He's a good run stopper, and he's got a little bit of giddy in his step. I like it. I like this side of the line. You know, Bethea Purcell's going to be a 4-down guy. He's going to play. He's coming. He's going to be in for the run stopping plays. He's going to be in for pass rushing situations. He's going to be in everything. I'm not taking him out for anything. All right, this is my guy. I had the 29th pick, and he was my #1 rated player on the board. I kid you not. I had him thought of as a top 5 pick, and he fell to me at pick 29. This guy is a beast. I think he was like number 7 in true talent, 6 in true talent, and he fell to me. So I am really happy with him falling to me. He's going to easily be another guy. He's rarely going to come out. Since he's a rookie, he might come out. Trey Flowers might come in like certain pass rush situations just because he's got, I don't know. He doesn't have good finesse moves, but I like Trey Flowers as well. Those 3 guys are going to be rotating. Flowers will play some. Maybe Duckett will move into D-tackle in certain, pass rush situations instead of having one of my nose guards do it. D-line, I brought Terrence Knighton in as a backup, so when I go, because I'm running a hybrid, and when I go 4-3, Knighton will be a really solid number 2. That's a really good number 2 D-tackle, I think. They're both big guys who are going to eat up blocks. And then Justin Ellis still is my 3rd string. Solid. And then I signed Malcolm Brown. He's there. I really like him. So I have good D-tackle. I have a solid. It's much better than 2 years ago after I lost, Chris Long. What's his name? Jabal Sheard. Once I lost all those guys, it was bad for a year. Now it's okay. It's alright. Still got Devon Kennard and Kyle Vanoy. Solid players. Kennard is I really like him. He was easily probably the best free agent signing I've had so far. Out of anyone, he's solid. He had a really good year for me. I like it. I'm excited. My pass rush this year is going to be lit. I tell you guys. You'll see why in a minute, and I'll kind of explain what I'm thinking so far for this year. Inside backer, Hightower Roberts. I signed Jake Ryan. I really like Jake Ryan. I'm a Big Ten guy, Gopher guy. Saw Jake Ryan play at Michigan. Really like these Big Ten guys. I think they play really good. I like them. Roberts is interesting, though. He was my 3rd string. He's not bad, but he's just not going to, that power and finesse move is kind of bad. But he's quick. So I'm going to have I'm going to probably user him just because he's a good cover guy. 84 jump, He's a big hitter. He strips the ball, high motor. I like him. Now, Jamie Collins is obviously the starter, but I got this guy. So here's the story. Traded for an extra 2nd-round pick because my buddy, Big Tuna, who switched to the 49ers from the Dolphins, couldn't make the 2nd round. He had to head out. So I got his 2nd-round pick for a lineman on my roster. He was a backup for me, but he would have been a starter for him. He was a solid guy, too. And a 3rd-round pick this season, I believe. And he was like 12th in true talent, 15th in true talent, fell to. He was projected to go in like the 4th, 5th round. Changed him to Carter Coughlin from Minnesota, just because. But anyways, this guy is a true pass rusher. This guy is going to get after the quarterback, and he is going to eat. I really like what he has. He's fast, he's quick, he's got an 85 speed, 89 acceleration, 85 agility. That pursuit, the hit power, the block shed, the power, it's all there right now. So this guy is going to be a stud. Now, what I was thinking is I have my double A gap blitz. I'm going to put Hightower and Collins over the center and over the double A's as the 2 inside rushers. Coughlin's going to come in, and then Kennard off the edge on the other side, and then those 2 guys on the inside are going to be Purcell and Duckett. So I'm going to have a really good pass rush. So that's what I'm getting excited thinking about that. Corners, I couldn't bring back Eric Rowe. Someone offered him too much. I still got Ryan Butler, Cyrus Jones. Picked up Josh Shaw. I like Josh Shaw. You know, he's got an 81 zone, 78 press, you know, and he's fast. You know, the agility's not the greatest, but he's a zone player. That's not the worst thing in the world. Really like it. He's a big corner. He's a 6'1 guy. I like it. I did bring back Terrence Mitchell, though, like I said I would. I really like Terrence Mitchell. So, I'm happy that I brought him back. And then this rookie, Brandon Childress. I like him. He's got a 82 zone, 76 press, 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 86 agility. Really like it. What's a solid player? I don't know how many... Would I pick him up as an undrafted free agent? I just want to check real quick. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, no, he was a rookie. I didn't bring him anywhere. So he's going to be a solid, cheap guy, especially when I'm focus training corners this year. That'll be really good. Devin McCourty, unfortunately, it's his last year. I'm just not going to bring him back after this year. Still a really good safety. He's going to have another really good year. Here's Travis, whatever. This is the guy I took with my other second-round pick. He's the replacement to McCourty. He is one of the guys I'm focus training along with Carter Coughlin and Duckett, the rookie D lineman. 86 speed, 91 acceleration, 76 zone, 84 hit power, and he's 6'4", 220. I really like this guy. His overall wasn't the highest, but if you look why it wasn't, 50 play rec, 51 awareness. That's bad, but I'm okay with it right now because he's my fifth safety. I always keep 5 safeties, and so he's hardly gonna play. So I'm okay with him taking a guy with a low overall ish because of that. Oh, not my bad. Dron Harmon, he's up for free agency as well. I'd like to bring him back and move him to free next year, and then move whatever the hell his name is, Rashawn Barton, to strong. But we'll see. I mean, if not, no big deal. But I'd like to have him back. Kicker, I signed Graham Gano. 97 kick power, 98 accuracy. I really like it. I'm going to have a really good kicker that can hit from anywhere. I'm excited for Graham Gano. And then I got a new punter, Jordan Berry, who's got a 98 accuracy. I like accuracy in my punters. As long as they have over a 90 kick power, I'm fine. I just want that high accuracy. So I'm really excited for that. Picks this year. So I give up a fourth, not a third. It was a really good investment to get an extra second then. First, second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh. So next year's draft isn't going to be as fun just because I ended with like 30,000 draft picks this year, or this previous year, and then I have my full boat. So now I drafted him in the 5th round. Sorry about that. So I drafted him in the 5th round. He's really good. He's going to replace Devin, but I can't keep a fullback on my roster. He's got slow development too, which isn't cool, but I hope no one snags him. And even if they do snag him, he's a free agent. He's a free agent next year, so I'll just sign him to a contract in the offseason. But I liked him. I wish I could have had room for him, but it was either keep him and cut Miranda, or cut Miranda and keep him. But Miranda can't go on the practice squad, and he could, so I figured if I put him on the practice squad, maybe it'll be fine. This guy was just a fill-in. I drafted him, Shannon Brooks. He's a power. I really wanted to keep him on the roster, but I just didn't have enough room. Because, again, it was keep him, cut Miranda. It was basically, deciding between keeping Brooks, McCollum, and then Miranda, and I went with the 4th tight end just because in case a tight end goes down. That's basically what it came down to. Patrick Tapp, he was a guy on my roster, actually moved him to the practice squad. Just felt like he needed one more year. Timmy Holloman, another guy that I had, moved him to the practice squad just because I felt like he needed one more year before he caught onto the roster. Lester Benoit, I drafted him in the 5th or 6th round. Really, this is my project guy. He's strong, he's big, 6'5", 330, can get off the ball quick with that 76 acceleration. Just the block shed and finesse move aren't there. If I can work those up, I'll be pretty good. That's what I'm excited about. That Griffin Anderson. This is the guy that he's another project guy. You know, he's fast, 91 speed acceleration, 85 hit power. Again, the play rec zone and the awareness are what's keeping his overall super low. But I really like him. You know, I think he'd be a good strong next year. Hopefully he can get worked up like that. Mike Wembley is a tight end I drafted. He's good. He's got good catching stuff. He's just slow. But I feel like if I could work him up into a really good, receiver, then the speed's not really going to worry as much. Ronnie Smith just needed another year. He's probably not going to, do anything special for me once he gets off practice squad. But he's a gopher. He's my favorite gopher right now. But too bad he's bad and I can't use him. And then Antoine Norwell was another D tackle, another nose guard I got. Similar to the other guy, just not as strong, basically. Does actually have better block shedding, though. But, well, that's the roster. Overall, I did everything I wanted. Now, the only areas I technically got worse in was running back, just because I lost AP. Inside backer, because I lost, what's his name? Sean Lee. And then free safety, because Devin McCourty became a knack. But dropped from an 89 overall to an 85. Now, let's just look at the salaries. Excuse me. 1 second, please. Yeah, sorry about that. I was sick over the weekend. Now, let's just look at the salaries. See who's up, what I plan to do with what. Okay, so guys that are up at the end of this year, Gels. So I only get 3+1. I have a lot of guys up this year. So, right now, Gels isn't going to come back. Mitchell, I'm not going to have room for. Bethea, I'm not going to have room for, unfortunately. Demarius Travis, no. Not. I mean, these are guys that I'd target in free agency, but I can't right now. Same with Ellis, Vinoy, Roberts, Brissett, Knighton. Nate Solder, this is his last year here, no matter what. Deron Harmon's a free agent. Cyrus Jones is, so he's one of the guys that I'm going to have to re-sign. AJ Can, Gronk, Doxson, Thuney. That right there between, I'm going to sign Thuney, sign Doxson, sign Cyrus Jones. Those are my two big signs. And then whichever franchise tag's cheaper between Gronk and Thuney, they're going to get tagged, and then the other's going to get re-signed. Those are my 4 guys. And then McCourty's a free agent. So I'm going to have quite a bit of cap space. And then next year, Ryan and Butler are gone. Hightower's got only a year left, Collins. So all my guys are going to be getting pretty old pretty quick. So I got to start finding replace. That's why I got Carter Coughlin. I got to start finding these new guys to come in and replace the older guys. Although Hightower and Collins can probably play. Collins can probably play till he's 33 for me, 32. Hightower's probably got 31. Butler and Ryan's got till 30. Butler's got maybe 30. So we'll see. That's kind of where I'm at for that. Now for my season preview. Unfortunately, this league has a lot more CPUs than the other. We're keeping it going for at least 1 more year. If everyone still wants to go, we'll keep going. Otherwise, either way, if this league ends, me and my friends are just going to continue to play in it, just for fun because we like our rosters here. So, open up against commissioner, one of the commissioners, as well as me, Day Weeze. Really good match. Haven't beat him yet this cycle. Both games have been decided by a field goal. Then I open again. Then I play the Super Bowl champion Giants. That'll be fun. CPU Eagles. Then I get an early bye, which I absolutely freaking hate. God, I hate it so much. Then after the bye, I play my division rival Bills, CPU Bengals, and I play the other NFC conference title game player, Cowboys, made it to the NFC Championship game. And I play the Browns, play the Bills again, the Jets. These are all winnable games here. Steelers, who I lost in the AFC Championship game to. CPU Dolphins, Redskins, winnable game, win. Win. So overall, I got the users I have are pretty tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 really tough user games. So that's where I'm at right now. Overall, looking for a pretty good year. Expecting to have, you know, 11-5, 12-4, 13-3 year, but we'll see. You know, all depends on how healthy my team is and whatnot. Other than that, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll be back streaming here for these leagues shortly. Take care.